So 25 minutes after 2, live on Asempa 94.7 FM. Another Wednesday afternoon is here with us. And it's 17th February 2021. So, any day di kanya wutie ya say assignment wakwa babie. Today happens to be the birthday of some very, very special people. And Simons Apiakubi said, please, Obi, wish my daughter Clementina Apiakubi a happy birthday. She is 12 years today. 12 years today. Clementina Apiakubi. Happy birthday to you. So, also do awoda and Yami Inshaw. Emmanuel Yao, for example, says, good morning, Obi, and they are listening to us from the US of A, also Staten Island in New York. And I said, good morning, listening to you live. You're doing a great job. God bless. Thank you, my brother. Message is the door. So more I'm share Gregory Otu. Popularly known as Aki in Efia constituency. I'm watching you live from Efia constituency, and I would like to greet Honorable Joseph Kujo, MP for Efia constituency. Let me see the other ones here. Stephen Fifi Mafo, Citizen Francis, also sharing live on Facebook. Walanyo in Akwetia, and you say regards to Chief Executive Officer of Denchembo District. Oman unim Denchembo.
Yeah.
Denchembo
Denchembo. Oh, popular are you Denchembo? Minim Denchembo. Min called Denchembo Mama Tidino. I mean Denchembo.
Akwetia.
Yeah, Akwetia. I mean, that's Akwetia. Denchembo.
Yeah, Denchembo. No. It's a district. They need the Denchembo district, and Denchembo FM.
Yeah, Denchembo FM. Yeah.
This year, friend of Seth Ofosu Brinkran.
Okay. Name my Oba.
I should think so.
That's another way I would do my term directly. What Bonipani dinner would do said, "Mamma, your bows, you should think so."
Now that it's a no-brainer. Obiani,
also, I do my term continuously.
Obi, please. Okay, I think I've done this one. Up here could be Oba Clementina, Yamana Woda Park, Siepa, Listowell, Kodia, George, Oshayo. Hey, man. Also, Antoine.
I said,
Antoine Adesina.
Yes, I mean, the service one to me. Say Antoine or Canada.
Okay.
And your Cassim, your Safo, your Antoine, no about Mampontin Junction.
Oh, they know the same district.
Yeah, Mampontin Junction. We wait to do a natural back to Kumasi Akofa, a year, Pancron.
Oh, okay.
No, I could traffic, I could see run about.
Okay.
And that's what we did say, oh, come Mampono. And Timampon, Kuna, Agona, need this, Disu on.
Oh, okay.
Apple for Jacum.
Okay.
Me na me Chradia war. Kasim LA
primary school.
Primary.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now we are sports coordinator,
district coordinator. Anna, I used to free. Your king can news you. Obriye Buafentem. It is all free Safwa. Now back Kasim.
Okay.
But you for Kasim after Fijasa Kupiri Krum Kumeu.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now fe Obawachia. Ufri Kasim Safo Antoine Bonri. Mampontin Junction, the Bonnie baby, and you can
That's nice.
Yeah.
We saw it here live from Assignment Timber Market. The day Eddie Fifi John Hagan, thank you. Yada Munyanasi, Ekosiisen M'Ahiasem 94.7 FM. In Timor Moshe, for example, Kofiamu Akua Cantamanto. Hey, Cantamanto, so me call what to
Onyamishirawa. Not bend down boutique. Continuously it says Cantamanto.
And yes, Bakuru TS. So name TS.
Tema station. The only challenge I have is how quite a moon to or the shirts.
Nice shirts by it. Yes. Yeah. Charlie only gone and for near grow crowd. So they not bogus he coba. You also local bogus, no. Charlie offer Cantamanto.
I don't know what time is it. Easy.
I don't know, Papa. You chop bill for Friday went to me, Charlie. There's the aqua shed the idea of flesh cacao.
But money being guys in the so called Canta as early as 4th. Grade 1.
Oh, okay. I say no. A bit me could you or ever trust the rubber
exactly.
At home boutiques.
And Juma Canta, I am a mini coffee in terms of Atadia. Yasha start it said the nipa jinema essence and obawe no enye bi ni o
ene na o na say manatra
it is who say ko fori ba ase Achichidi just or Barry. But Kanta near a Food and Drugs Authority na a Ghana Standards Authority. I think so more Jumaye. Obi a Nipa Boni for na doors. Titu one tonto no. Soda is 7 no. That me cast some diagro. It is true.
Soda.
Yes, soda some their capsules. It is true. It is true. Unfortunately for me, I could pay with me and Kurum. Unfortunately, I could pay with Sinho, Yenkrasino. Nipa Binuma, Munim say Yenkrasi for no, a vulnerable. They've taken advantage of them. That's what the first time crabbing says capsules nine. No. 1 year careful. Now, Nim the woman in Penduano, the own name, papa. No be no crash and the color. Maybe beam and fufu ye cano. Ye the color of fufu is never bones apprentice. Yes. It is Food and Drugs Authority. Now, yes, I'm building materials, electrical gadgets, and Standards Authority. Among Charles Yentin Mounting because the quality of new mass is a consuming a DD Jumano. Kwana eco form. Menko ka phones you cross and cry. And say another matter altogether. By electrical gadgets, no, you see feel no a problem. And you need to call no so a problem. And you need I obi. I am so critical, say. Mesre Mesalabi near my medako. Say omo tax force no. Omo engage a lot of hands. Say Sikasem there any omo pesika. They should engage a lot of omo be routine check or whatever. Now omo surveillance. Omo TTC a drug who so ne drugstores a whole do pharmacy. In what who do ni na obi.
And I'm rising kidney problem. Who do liver problems. Because Sale, and this thing about, and only maybe a challenge in our man. Also, I'm more to more cars, and we young come fans say will be a job. But majority of them are not licensed.
No, be yes, I won't come fancy be a baby. I do necessarily can ask it. A drawback on a Yimisimu Amamai, a Menisua. Bibia wine, you willing to join the I say in Chroma mission, number 4, as I guess an artiso. Then watching a sub woman, I'm a Mojana Dawson. Now, I treat me name a coupe, and on one way. They are expert market, and I'm happy. Say, most of these juniors, no, I'm not discouraging. I'm happy. Yes, if you are not careful, yes. Food and Drugs Authority, we have they should forgive me, Mr. Say, Omo Juma Kessie pie and cut your granite paste. Yet the normal will want to sign it to Tomo. Who says and cut your pa, who compares you, who call of Kenyasi. Now could talk granite paste and cut your yam. Now, but and crodium ham say. Now, but talk granite paste, who say, now me and Ukraine, and can you do no more? Sa pepper now could be a brubun quang of Kenyasi. Now, bank can be a brubun quang, you say, a radin coupon. There's a clear difference between your manner away in crass, you know, Nyan Cassie and Timmy Nebu how. But had they been born in Missika Penny and you bring a DNA. They soon waiting power. Assume the friend is soon away 3 months Casabi. These are just one of the few things that require to betray Mukeke. Mr. Say, it's a Food and Drugs Authority, it to Anama, Umbutu Anama, Kessiama, Muda Standards Authority, Debiada, and Nipa VSU, the electrical appliances, all these things. I was here, meaning some more standards. You may be any quantity raw mining. But even when I ban second-hand fridges, they were still coming. But I keep telling you that even with second-hand fridges, no, the elites, Sebi, 1 o'clock we need the equanimity. Then man can't tell Semianka Semia. It's the best. Any them fridge now. Them fridge in the quality.
Second-hand, no.
I was at store. I'm too simple. So look at the mentality. That is what I'm saying. Be a kwama obi. Be a kwama to the extent say kraba. You talk kraba second hand. Why do we just give ourselves that? He say they be a play that role as second fiddle. They be that. It must say. So every opportunity I get, Mrs. So. Young man say they should avoid amoasieno. Okay, I'm designer panties in the honor. Force the. It force na bring designer panties. This is serious. Obiamu asia wa hye no. Eno na waje atum se o de opese o hye. Maka se no aka se yentu ho anamo.
Yeah.
Because I allow that space na masanya ma wo nya no. Brazil obi aba mfie dudu abo de bed yo. Na Brazil no say a designer. E say nti no so kofo obi Brazil unim pokuya no nioma hodo a challenges a hodo akom. No akofo na so aba so de bebo. Ye ni brisi ye be say obi adwuma. But ye brisi ye be kan ma yetima free no bebo. We have a weird mentality. Yeah. It is like we are born to always play that second fiddle or that role that the beard that you touch me no. A shen crown no began and person up him say grind. Oh man, a shen monocrana or pedia pim or American or the baby because American cars are tough. I had in the China and you say, what? What mentality?
Or pedia pim.
And you heard these politicians campaign time. So be the tough back Ghana. You heard them. So you have a problem. Problem no do na no my ho kwan say ya adwene ni benyi
na assess
na my ho kwan say bribia da no amanyo se ma ho ni faso na ni nyina so na mfa mpuntuo ni nsachra ma asitinem ni mpuntuo no ene ye kankom no eno na ye ho akotwere no. That's the problem we have. We're a country where dishonesty that me catch us once man can be that principle na ye lack as o man affect ye o man mu for it's when who do you run to? So, oh my Ghana, who do you run to for cover? Because physically, there are people who stand as pillars for every nation.
Yeah.
As it stands now, Ghana, who and where do you run to? Where? And the police were there 20 or 21 after me. Why? The police service, Germany sees Mama just surface and answer the Indian. Approach for also a minimum. Yes, approach for homete. Where to run to for somebody to confide in?
The challenge, man, these are senior officers. So.
Obi.
Say a junior staff nimpodia.
Obi.
Obeka say, but these are senior, these are district commanders.
Yeah, because there are a lot of concerns and worries. A lot of concerns and worries. And they crowd the air backgrounds in Ghana generally crowd. Maybe call you Tradi Obi. Waket you have a first teacher. Oti ya de unkola brim. They be at 6 months, 8 months. They be at Ghana. Why? Yes, it's a system.
Because people are benefiting from.
Why do we treat ourselves like that?
It's terrible.
3, 4, 5 months accountant general processing the ghost names or suffer for free ghost names. And you know, all other previous finance ministers, ghost names but the system still has ghosts in them.
And they change software.
I'm telling you, we benefit from dishonesty.
Yeah.
We benefit from crookedness and to be standing upright piano and now crowd any attempt by any individual in this country to be honest. Yes. Any attempt by any Ghanaian so Babomodia Dinukram and mine and any memo phone who crowd their horse. So you are not beating them there. You need to join them, and that's not healthy for this country. On my ultima. Yetitawa wapayomuni enibrenya ho yetitawa maudi be 59 asa nyama promotion 59 no hit promotion and the next one year papa on my ultima man for so much essence ye deal in promoting them no to mu do to me na no omuko ni asa wa retire ni asa fa back say odi ewo no ye from say contract effort no mo sa ati so and it is true some of them who share the experience and exposure. On minor bomb last summer or 2 years, but no premises to say no. Now it's always say, who definitely say, be when you assistant get you feeling. What you mean? We are qualified 20 years, no promotion. What transfer her, it will fail you 15 years, 8 years, 10 years, 11 years. At the Indian Kwa
and yeah, all these institutions know HR managers.
Oh gosh.
And you wonder what the HR managers do. You know, because HR manager they should be monitoring. Because I don't understand why I was a obi promotion. I was no see issue why you bet no tintina conebra. I deal with the structure. I'm telling you, the system should work. Public services how quite the time. And what is even happening in the police services is obi omo share post for they should be careful. I don't think that what some of us, they keep telling us, senior officers, junior officers, they keep telling us, I don't want to believe in it entirely, say all the information, not sanity. Because how should be no service, will be free, baby, by 3 seconds, zim, no, be jana pempem.
Abambu promotions in Kwan or Moye. It's very worrying.
There are so many issues, and they go up. No, so what's say one by one.
But quickly, my main casa buying so minimums are buying a casa do. Okay. So Stanley Martin so the Ghana Water Company or my picture. I buy the casa. Sa a free pipe, free water. No. Yeah. What releases it can be last year said this. Oh my gosh, what 2 years can be. Yeah. But these are the situation now. More contractor for money Ghana Water Company. Yeah, man. M'Ahiasem. Because driver for no musu ko fast I can be jumano. Omati say aban now say release Ghana Water Company, which means that if you contracted media, give me my share of the money.
Ghana Water so
aban kasado obi aban kasada na me kan aban kasado
Ghana Water say dey omun san kan sika no
Ghana Water say comme ça aban kasao aban kasao.
But this was in the president's address to the nation.
Obi aban kasao.
Wow.
Abankasa.
And because that's how the contractors are also worried.
The drivers.
My driver for and they have to be paid. They have to be paid.
Abankasa too much. So say also boapayom say abankasa na sa na tie na boapayom so no also you see
who delay sikana.
I don't Ghana for club mintiasi o.
Asempa FM.
Mintiasi o. Say aban release. Also so what na sikana so.
Because of the chow in movement, any movement kakramra and sunny release it.
I don't understand.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
COVID is still real, but we catch the when nekure we a provoke a crime and walk. They won't say Ghana for I think they say no. I don't know because of him. Nipa ni enuna mukutas adi mbeka wo henna. Mukuta nose mask or face mask. And also now the order say it's
fashion and the guy button in the button back no mask no or they are so button no and I hanging attire in him I don't know so what's that you create treatment centers maybe in the open
you can lot of money block
treatment centers I don't know if that is what
we can do and more because I Ghana hankara hanum sia what two nurses zebra crossing ma utwem e ko na driver ni brofo nya o de be pija watu baby kura no nam zebra crossing I don't know our mentality now e ho na wo do nurses zebra crossing ma wo no moto fo no kwa de nka o masem kura wi e ho ana obehu se ye driver no kra the 90 was ari twem kura na wo ka se ofie na o ka se o da ofie na ya standards need the kwa na ekofemu ana ya kwanso de bia meka me de nsem baba se ya kwanso still ni pay wuche se cars na park na ye de bre ni sre any nua na ebubusi on anaju ni pay sheka na still what happened to Sanchi Shebi and say say cars ni tow ya dey feel what happened to that in share no ejobi the car say ye can there were a lot of issues that with for instance
one issue yentimi nyi ye ni in free na ansa na ma menfa ntwem se M'Ahiasem segment nyimekuo ebi na so na same here the Ecobank Ghana the Pan African Bank Awake Purified Drinking Water Kasapreco Company Limited in Sio Mode Abada no and a Rockstars Roofing System so per chance dan papa me chance here the bodan so papa ho and a ubenya ato before the segment here the sound of our time ebremo and also Agbeve Herbal Center omo the Mona soap and a Mona cream abadwa so amponsa Efa Pharmaceuticals omo na de FPAC tablet and a FPAC Junior.
FPAC is
FPAC Ajini Dinda. And you were OMV and Sons Limited.
Okay.
I'm on the way your name.
Oh, yeah, I'm on our time.
The punk. No puncher. Omudigu car tie anymore. Unya puncture.
I think the companies need a for
it is solid. It is solid. What is that? No. Now, Omoka, into the last time I'm Casa Charlie. Na die maye hu mabon de wura
Miami
de no mekanim
Miami de
no de biegum
Miami de no
yeah solid
yes that's solid it will crano nka ye ntimi totai u munyo ni koto time no wi
na odi for the entire lifespan of the tie idea unya puncture bia and you can it doesn't get
more numbers bia am for me reach out to
the more numbers is utsc anase wani eje ho am pa cho OMV and Sons they say ade o man say Omo BM into omo agent no adoso.
Okay.
say open our main branch and about Joy FM ha just opposite Joy FM building no open OMV and Sons Limited ewo ho into a more permanent puncture sealant one time usage into unya the good car time ne mo pe afebo ebetimi seal a minimum of 100 punctures per tire. No removal or deflation of ties during installation and no side effect. In the ties no ni a sheka na sesa de shehona ne apompe gum e de amount. Oko Zongo Junction, Total Filling Station, Bar Shock, yebetima yebiama wo ho. Oko Ashaiman Gulf City, yebetima yebiama wo ho. Dacoman Junction, Total Filling Station, yebetima yebiama wo ho. Spintex Mitres Kion Limited and so Petrosol filling station yebetima yebiama wo ho. And I'm walking Tampo moko nana bonsio eno nso yebetimi ayebiama mo e wo ho ntimo nhya nso OMV and Sons Limited e ho nkomo ne mo edi oman. I don't know if you've seen this story online and we're European Union in Ghana on my Facebook page. A couple of weeks ago the EU in Ghana participated in the opening of the new community space of the at LGBT rights Ghana. Equality, tolerance, and respect for each other are core values of the EU. The EU supports civil society organizations promoting LGBTIQ rights. Hashtag EU for LGBT. Oman, and what it means, they say, and they here in Ghana, no, you launch office at the ama LGBT for. So LGBT. Yeah. Lesbians, gays, bisexual, transgender. And I think Q understand for queer. Almost another sexual orientation. LGBT rights in your office in Ghana. And our association here, LGBT Rights Ghana. And going through the pictures, no, man, one thing kept running through my mind. Sir, for me, no, a issue of identity more than anything. Because nipa bia will be lose identity. And I remember, sir, when the English went to India, there was one thing Omoka said the Indians are so attached to their culture. Say if they want to colonize them, they should do that through education. In the English education of Modema Indians, through that, they can reach their minds. Mm-hmm. And once you touch Nipana Drain, now you can colonize that person forever. Mm-hmm. Through that, you lose your identity. And I think this whole thing here about identity, say, we are Africans, we are Ghanaians. We should stand for something. Being a Ghanaian should mean something. So when you're African, it should mean something. And also, they care about your identity and the fact that of course, you should expect you move to and we've been exposed to other cultures and all of that. But that should not be at the detriment of your identity and our culture. Because I was wondering, sir, here in Africa, there are some Africans who believe in polygamy. Yeah. Polygamy is almost treasonable in the West. Polygamy so. Say US and UK. You are joking. They are guarding that culture, they are guarding that identity, they are guarding that belief. Why should we do otherwise? And if we think that this is not African, this is not Ghanaian, we should protect that identity. It shouldn't be we should just open our gates and allow just about anything to happen. And saying this, no, we are not saying I am not trying to pontificate or say yes, it is a over drama idea at the end of the year, and bonnie obi gay lesbian and bonnie. But the point is it is not us. This is not us.
Okay, but
we have to be speaking against some of these.
Establishing a basis for this conversation. I think clearly, I believe in the Christian faith. Mm-hmm. I swore by it, and I go by the dictates of it.
FM.
This matter. Ebaneko.
Yeah.
The person is sound reasonable caution, and they say, "Nipe biye wa sasiso, e o sinto enimreyo." Very important if you get to understand that. nipa bia wa asase atisui or ni sinto ana won mreyo ekuro bia nso wa asase we so no ewo de freno identity de agitum ene de yentum de toso bia nso ne ekuro bia nso akandifo ana tim di sa eye ebambo sonko in terms of identity eba anase otherwise
Asempa
de hiwe biem enso ni se ye ka Ghana asem nyina ne se obi waka asem nyina ye mpese de dikan wo yen hihye mu ne enim die mu no ye be behave se holier than thou the enim and say almost all the beliefs frowns upon Sadia Yebudi way. But I am real, a sinto, a be to Gideon in Tiasie. As I say, you see poor. As on my because some you're hungry and no fear, no fear, no fear, no fear, as and then I show how dangerous it is. Yeah. A reliable dada.
But as a dada. If you're not even the laws we made supposedly against our laws, no, so yeah. I you super, but I don't say a cassie as I'm running chair, the
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Say at any point in time, and I'm happy that a need of my board to create my baby office. Very happy because at the end, a shahada dada, we have to open it and discuss it as on mine. Say a brass to say, Yema Obia conscious of the sex preference at a particular age or otherwise. It is a no for me. I'll never hate them. I think that if I have any means, I'll try and talk to some of them if I get the privilege for them to understand the realities of what I believe in. So I'm a gentleman. But on my nankasamre kunini yakendi fono, what is the position of Ghana?
Position?
Yeah, because of your makwan and the sessions you gonna be see your mind media. We are inching towards it, which clearly means to me, it infers that there's absolutely nothing wrong that you cannot be A or B or C or D because what you are dear crowd and name baby accessory oh na kunya bre epeja ni mukura wa asase a ide ma say ya gibre amomanya asase amoma go to the extent
and your office and they invited at the launch almost all the members of the diplomatic corps. I mean the ones
I'm happy Chairman Olutia because we speak to some of these things now. But as to whether a country like Ghana, we are just too ready for some of these happenings. Because education, lawyer outside sportsman boxing. Moses for but Obi Kasa no nothing until we firm it up and we have that belief
and take a decision.
This is Ghana. No matter the situation, we think that this one day we will not okay it. But this is Ghana. Where we have gotten to in life now, we think that we should be accommodating and come to accept. Say in terms of sexual preference. So minor and sipa, it's an open society. Omo times look okay, wow, okay, can careful, you be convinced. Now mitie omo nimpa baako adom FM anopano. Obi. And the most intelligent question Asempa Ebusa was that okay, mami nchiremu kakra nti obi a sexual preference. We be man no. Also dey na also akofa be man no. We dey ne ba say na ede esitie. When na ono ne koda and the guy tried very well to refuse answering that question. And other new ones are based transgender means bisexual. You know, where I have a bit of worry is that we shouldn't treat them anyhow, like
outcasts. Yes, of course. I mean,
and very important.
And that this is something to our Christian brothers and sisters. That whole idea,
that kind of
that is not proper.
Chairman,
Brady. Yes.
Don't let us entertain this, just for the sake of democracy and freedom of rights. God gave a law So we were fracture.
Asempa FM.
He committed himself of creating a woman out of a man. Because he then realized there Adam was looking critically at the behavioral attitude of the animals. No, that what Bobby in and they were having sex. Until he realized that no, the man is without a female, and therefore let us create a woman. It was operational. Yesterday, but that critically operating on Adam took part of Adam's gene, created a woman. Then, in the making of the nation of Israel, he gave a law. The Mabisia for Bisia, Nebenin for Benin. This was something that happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. And when you go to the state of Israel, you will see it. Even the pillar of salt, you will see it. Now, when you go to Judges, in one of the chapters, there was a Levite who was traveling from Judea to the tribe of Benjamin. Okudu baby, and Mentiana was soon find out one pinimo on cross. Until when you know better. Now, Miss Servant now, ordinary when you die. That was the type of homosexualism. After even God had destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. When you listen, and now the new Israel. And the Moab in there, the Levite reported to the leaders of Judea, and they mass up, show the number of people that they mass up to attack the tribe of Benjamin, in killing to almost 28,000 people just because of homosexualism. And say, look, some of these things should be a lesson to us. When you look at advanced countries, Europe and America, they believe in themselves because there are a lot of scientists in Obama, if they even challenge God. Until recently, when a lot of them have realized through archaeological discoveries, they've realized there is God. And see, now they are even cautious when coming to criticize there is no supreme being, but everything came by itself. And so what can be ours do? These are natural things. By nature. Instead of calling, acknowledging and crediting God also is nature. But of late, they've realized they know there's something more superior above this. And men and women of knowledge are now going seriously into religion to identify God himself. Now what they come out is that the God gene is in our DNA. The God gene is in our DNA, and that is why we are all religious. Don't let's entertain such things.
We'll get into the discussion some more. Now, some of the pictures are me who of the launch, and very, very interesting. But some messages coming through. Oman wahi na yenshe entwaso eni enkomo. But some few messages na femema Dr. Emrem we say Obi, the action of the EU is in clear violation of Article 41(1) of the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations. Quote, without prejudice to their privileges and immunities, it is the duty of all persons enjoying such privileges and immunities to respect the laws and regulations of the receiving state. They also have a duty not to interfere in the internal affairs of that state. The diplomatic community must respect our local laws. Kobi Ameyao. And on the way.
Oh, Kamakaja. Until any problem. Kamakaja.
Kamakaja,
Kamakaja say him feely. Any problem.
It is the money that caused the shock. I mean, just say it is the money that caused the shock.
Kamakaja say him feely. And that's why we should just bow down our heads and say.
Yes.
Because on man be to say Ghana. And ye yankasa on man move for any candy for. Ane yenina ye die wuhwamba obi anka enyam won say COVID-19 e duro no kura by now Ghana ana lady this in munyam no any kunimde ni bre wiase na obi just take Ghana as a case study. Tell me what we lack in terms of nyoma onyame dia dom ye no dia family. The best thing we're not doing is to pull him down. Obi esika onye esika dru. Obi a business e cost you change party e collapsing. In shorts. And normal and self fata.
FM.
And none of the rest of penny Archbishop Oka. If a Nigerian drives a car, then Nigerian say, wow. Oh God. I pray say you go make me too, I go work hard, then buy this car some. Ghana ni ono ne yonko de ka etwema efe ne twema se sika duro ni nkofo ni makunkum mo chichefoma. So every facet of our life, the build up is anhoya and nibre in tratuso, and this is a country where gradually dishonesty is becoming key to promotion. Key when you are dishonest, when you can lie, when you can insult, when you can blackmail. So, as I come out here, and because you feature the crowd, you first answer because you go, your diamond, your box side, you were Anya, you were Gianni, you were Assassin, you were everything. It is like the Americans and the Germans and the whatever. Omunese komoba, yes, you mukurabe stress, omupemwa. Obikura Ghana had to say doctor Tiheya. What developed to be drug kutia malaria crown and no crown. Obi professors here my body team here. Yeah, approve what drug crown ma bracket. That's why people go behind the doors. No, kika aman be in the APC boom.
Now, baby. I mean, kind messages kakana fe yenye the amamre angle to this particular conversation. What Jackson is doing now, and it's there is a Facebook page for the group. And it's a serious thing now. Man, they have a well-run social media page.
They are gifted. The people involved, no, okay, you know better. They are so gifted. Say
some of them are super intelligent. And make I say me call. I think that was where. I think California. California. Into San Diego, more San Diego Pride. Okay. Into the pictures now are now on your screens. More share on Facebook Live. Into at the launch, you could be. I want to say, One Love Kobolo.
One Love Kobolo.
Yeah, One Love Kobolo was there as musician or performing. Into Oba Besha, Obehu, Mrantiane Maba, kama. Now, omu rainbow colors, no, everywhere. Into you would see the pictures now, and this is the LGBT rights office in Ghana. It's a serious thing, and that's why man or some
it's so sad.
Kind of say traction in the area. We say okay, but and then so you create boachwa year on birthday. Happy birthday. Now you
say me and Kasana, there were a lot of invites sent to Jomo various places, but the create privilege, you know.
Into
2021 Metro because my record is there. Onyame had my lunch is somewhere around 15th April. 2 days to my birthday.
Okay.
Now, me diminium na baba. Yesum nyame otiase. Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
It is G clef and a F major.
Okay.
And I me
okay.
All right.
Okay. Obi, as a country, we can't accept this LGBT agenda of a few, which is against our social norms. Indeed, those are that's the launch and the course, you know. And over Facebook as Empire FM, your Facebook page, your live streaming, will some of the pictures. And the Jackson is doing a good job on that. Where's a citizen age was a crop on the way a buyer. Where's a Obi? There has been the resurgence of Ebola in Guinea, as reported by the NBC News outlet yesterday. It has taken 7 lives so far. I pray that it doesn't travel across borders. On the issue of the LGBT right in Ghana, I think we should all condemn and work towards the closure of this office. Ghana is a God-fearing country, and we should not allow this to operate in public. If one chooses to be gay or lesbian, let them operate in the dark, just as they have done over the years, but not allow this public display. God forgive Ghana. George Ni Okaite and Onudiwe Abba. This one says, watching you live from or Abram, okay, communities now MP Nicobo Parliament. Na hobby Happy birthday in advance to my daughter. I've been also I see you do. My regards to Honorable John Osei from Pong. Kwabena I see you do father and Odiwe. But Larry Dogbe says, President John Kufuor and John Mills kicked against homosexuality, but President Akufo-Addo said it was bound to happen. Why are you guys surprised about the opening of the office? The posturing of the state occurs. The state actors determine national policy. Remember, refusing to act is an act. In this case, it appears the Akufo-Addo government has endorsed homosexuality by refusing to act or speak against politicizing it.
No, you see, young Claire, Larry, is what I say. One, the president's response was that we should not pretend.
Asempa FM.
The pretense on our part, and it do something showy. It is true that John Kufuor at Mills openly spoke against it, but it doesn't change the mrekunin of the Omai Ghana. What you are dealing with is a matter of Omai
just the amount.
No, it's my belief that I don't support. I will never support.
But has it reflected in your law?
Is that a reflection in our law? Churches, and then the president said that it is bound to happen because truly, a bra. Na generation because when we were also young people, there are certain things in this Ghana and this world that are so new to some of us. Very new. It is right. But you are missing identity, no. So we take these things as normal. It's a try be na catch us say, and there you abnormal crowd. Or gradually just say normal.
Well, this is normal, and these are.
I like the statement. The
Identity. It's
identity.
Yeah.
Ghana hasn't yet discovered its
identity.
And see, we are just messing up.
Normal.
It's the identity thing.
Becomes a profession. Hypocrisy. Go fancy. Opportunity.
Sycophants, opportunities.
Yes. Profession. We are eating into that word of unkonkonsa.
Yes. Yes, concerning your myself. Now, what is even dangerous is that some of us, including your good self, you suffer because people have misrepresented you. You see, Lord have mercy. And we thank God that this country, some of us will continuously fight the dishonest system. We are at this point because we are all dishonest. Let's not keep blaming the politicians.
Mr. said the issue here is not about holier than thou. It is about identity, values, and sovereignty. These are the things being attacked. We have gone past the era of discussing it. This is an abhorrent and a discord that even science disowned. What about this dehumanization is attractive to us? Can't we see the West is dying morally and want to drag us along?
Of course.
When I was growing up, the word gay meant happiness. Queer meant abnormality. Today, gay and queer seem to mean animalism incarnate. We will fight this to the last drop of our blood. The banner of Christ shall be lifted. Pastor George Osei Asiedu and Onudiwe Abba. And Kweku Usupepra has a very, very interesting poem. Kweku Usupepra. Or the ascending me say, in line with Nsemna Nawoka poem, they say, they are enraged just because I married another. In this age, an army rise to despise my polygamy, lighten flames of fire to burn the other woman. Wow. But say cheers and yes to the man who married the man, and to she who married her. How do you bless she and her? he and him, but bless not she and I, because she is my second.
Wonderful.
Shame. K.O. poetry.
Wonderful.
That's a solid one. Kudos to you. And it captures the entire thing. Yeah.
Chairman, your checks and balances are near Jumantem. Your Fanoma Norman, Ekosiisen. So the chairman, the drift in terms of
one who pictures, one who
I'm saying even the drift, chairman, in terms of your journey, Yedi, or when we are unaware. Share your CC farmer. Today, if you don't dress like the white man, you are not seen as someone who are dressed.
Who go interview now, share?
Yes.
But I can't say
yes.
I say formal.
If you are my system, you see.
This is your Montessori, yeah. It's your friend Montessori.
Yeah.
Montessori.
In school, European school.
Yeah.
On the
you know what? Let say it's about the identity.
Yeah, it's down to identity.
Obi, I was a Pentecost in I will ask you. Do you know the progenitor of Akansa?
Of how are they?
We Akans.
Akans, okay.
Ko Bible no bu Akan wo. Baby. Yeja or establish the Akan tribe. It's in the Bible. He's called Akan. These are people who brought civilization. They are the descendants of Ham. We are Cushites, or call us Nubians, with the Abyssinians. We come under the tribe of Ham. After Nimrod has caused a mess in Mesopotamia. So we drifted from Mesopotamia to Sudan, current day Sudan, which was known as the Nubian state. That brought civilization, that ruled Egypt for more than 200 years, about 5,000 years ago. Pyramids in obelisk was built by the black people. And see, when you go to Egypt today, and then in Latin America, and then Australia, and you see their statues depicting their gods, you will see the nose, the black man's nose. Even when they were cutting nose in you, then is left with the eye, the mouth, but not the nose. Because the nose is the identity. We have not discovered our identity. So it came to a point there. Greeks even rule Egypt. But we are cousins of the tribe of Shem. Ibinum were Bedouins, Ibinum were Libyans, Ibinum were the Egyptians. We've lost that link. And see, in those days, it's so there being the Bisia. It's not possible. You are seen as animals. Well, sometimes we'll delve into areas beyond our reasoning, and then we go into the outer space. Then we contact with spirits and aliens, and there come such things. Because sometimes God gives in to the devil. Sometimes God compromises with the devil, because the devil is not like us, neither is he like the angels. The devil was carved out of fire, but we are made out of the thoughts of God. Quickly, the angels will manifest it to make sure the woman has somehow can. And see, God now says nobody knows his name. Nobody. From top down. But we give God to the attributes. And it's through some of his most powerful angels. Angels that do not descend on earth. but for purposes of human being, because we are created in the likeness of his image. They come on earth and they deliver to us the will of God.
The will of God.
But we are running away from God.
Channel, listen about me at Twado. Na say Oba Sempa FM so one programmer nipa bebre na ediache obi nima obi kire amamre ene ya bebu ne ntrase ene ya de doc ena e hosti
so no me who say a drone a bibi drone so di di na we are living testimony.
Yes. Ebet yakọ. Na uwo bebu obi a wonte ase.
Oh, the na kanini ntiase funtu funefu denche funefu omu nyina ofie ba ko so omu didi ana omu pre kanina
ebe
esu ehwegu kwa
na ebe ba na
Oh my
doc akwaba na bibi abokode
otumfo nyankopon adom.
Yeah, that's it. Doc is here to promote the change of time. It is see obi no obi kire not yet the bremo me in the bia 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. But see I asem kakra dey aba yawada Thursday 9 p.m. to 11 9 p.m. to 11 and dey obi no obi kire ebe bremo doc minim say ye bebe no so na say na ye nkomo na ye di amamre kwan so no ehe ne ye wo sisi a
mi da se wo hwe eni oba ne oba eware be ma ne be ma eware ye nananom a unse ye kasa ye kan akan kasa no ye frɛ ne twi ase ne se kasa ye twi ho nti akan kasa no na ta twi na ye twi ho no e kan kasa be bo bi to wo se aduane a wa meto no o ma ne gyaso no e ye akyi wade na kyerɛ sɛ ye nananom nim se saa ne ma bi se betimi aba na mo se wo beto a na se wo nana ye nana nkanso an ma wuro ni be kan se forefathers no anye saa de no de a ene na ye so ye akyi wade nti o mu ye kasa be bo de to ho na yen kasa bebuo no guide na say boy ho ban e wo asetena mu ete se tworo kronkron eti mi nam nyina no edamitri mu say mi nananka so no ma wuko no aka kasa bi ya twi ho ato wo say aduane a wa meto no wo ma mi gyaso no e ya twi wade eti mi nam wo yi wo be ka kire mi say ekuo bi aba wo se oba ne be ma betimi aware e san say human right nti a me ka say mi nananum pen so bi nsi da nti ya twi wade de mame se ya de o kasa na ya twi ho no ya adwuma de a so hunti de wo kasa fenchim kasa ye wo kasa koa kasa tome anwinsem mpanyinsem adoma nkomasem na kasa fenchim sa kasa yi no esanse ye enkasa hodo a yatwi ho ne se yasem ayidie enye afiri papa ayi papa afiri boni mu boni no ye de wo ya ebone ho na papa no ye de papa wo mu suo ne esan ma yedie ni nkoso oba eti sa kasa yi ne ye yato nti wo hwa ye kasa boni abu se ye bobɔ boni so ye benya biribi te se enyambra nsem benya bribiti se abusu yede bibia wo ye musuo ye wo bribiti se ayire fasem saa ne ma no kasa yatwi hu mu na ba se obi koye saa de no a kese wabɔ musuo a ohiama asotwe se saa de a ekoso yi tenkatete ntre de no na nka ye kasa efie bi mu oba ne be ma ware wo saa efie no mu a ka abusuefo ofie ko bi anware ho obi to ade anka ye nto ka wo to ade ayen so ene ye be frɛ bibi se human right enti enye hwe enya hwes obi abo musuo kane no kura de okofo obi yiri ana okofo ohene yiri mpo a ne ye twa osuo ana se ye wura osepo se de be ya ye de yese na ho se abusu die ya wo ye mu obi nya bida na human right ntino so obi kofo ohene yiri ne e bia ye be kasa ye fa ne kwa bam na aban ne ni enu ntie ne ye de sa human right na kopem se ye fa nipa pema no emra omo gi ye pe na free ensema ma ye de ye pe no omo sha se de free school se ma ye mo aba bi eti abofra bible no say abofra te se bodejo wan kusa obesha o se antrinso aba abofra o se agini sembata abofra kuma ho na antrinso aba na be ma afiri ni and I human rights say se dia aba kan abofra na ye gino ni ngumde ni na dom acha de bi afiri ni nsem te me mfa aba enka abofra ti abofra no ye ma ne ye de ono pe akan kasa ya twi ho so e kire se abofra no te se bodejo ye nkusa no a obehye eti sabri hia ye hye no na akoda no bidie no a ene ye de ye pe a oba ware oba ma be ma ware be ma ama obi gina wa kasa me ametususa ti me kopa kese bi mpoku asusa me kopa kese afei me ye be ma enso me pese me dan me ho na me ye oba san se me human right de me pese me ye wasa se me ye aduane a me pese me di no se me ye di eso so ye bu kasa bebo kasa ye twi ho ye twi no mu se aduane a wa meto no wo ma mi gya so no ye akyiwade akyiwade ne se ade ye kyiri eso de yempe na so de ye kyiri de ye kyiri no te se udi a ubehu anase udi a hawo beba so musuo beba so enti maye ni eti oba ware oba wo Ghana ha anase akamfo amamre mu a wo bom so eti asante hene eti ne manhia yi na akoka kire ne se asante hene me ba manhia na me be hira ma ware so oba ne be ma asante hene anhyehyɛ ye oba ne ba be ware be ma ne be ware obeka kire se wo bom so Ekosiisen ni se ahemfo a edi wo ma omni mo mamre no mama mane ne ba pene so wo mu krom efisa tete no na obi ye enyambransam ne abusu ye de sei a ye twa na suo efiri kro no mu se de nti ye twa na suo ni se ade na wode ba no ye nyina mfiri kro yi mu a ebe ye se na ho ma foforo ahwe asua ti ne ye twa suo se wo ye abusu ye de
bebi no beka se tete no ye tete na ne no ene nye tete ene yaba modern time.
Yes, Umar free chrome hene abentia, we yere jabase. Teteno. Yes, Umar free chrome hene abentia, we yere jabase. Yena nano kasa mukato hono, di ebeboa yen no mudijayen. Yena raya sasini, eyabo dende mayen, mojana na nano mushiegu nyade to ho mayen. Emoja no mu fiegu nya de Ghana ide to hode ma yen adumi no mi no so se ye be bia to aso nim de nto aso nkontonkra ne apesa minkum nya nti sikadie na mo ka ho asam nti ene enye hwe muma ne mra mbema yesika misi wo hia ne ma na nkwase ni si wo kra ko so mra ne mpie ho wudi wo hia chi a wo hia be mo akọ ba bia wo mpe what you say ade bi wo ho a ma ye mfa ye hia nkọ ho kane no ye hia fo dada na so ni yamamre ni yamane no de ni bo dene African culture ni bo di yie pa ye fa sika nto ye de yamamre ni yamane toto chiro kronkron ho a yetimi nsa bibifo ye di mu ti eduba bi na me ye bibini na me husi ye fra ya fade ene ye me ya ba bia me free banti manhye mamamre tade timiti wonyina na meti bu mi fo eti ye bani sa me huse yamamre ni yamane no ni chiro kronkron ni kototia me hu meti ba bia na mani age mihwe samfoni ni ade ayekoso ya bihu se yama ye wura free ye krom hina bentia ye yire jabase ye yire
identity na ekọ
yire ye wura fi emfaso ya wo ya fade ya tade ya hye ni enuane ayedie no so no sabri na nka ye be kire wiase nyina Ghana ani abibi man ye be kire wiase nyina se nyankopon ye yaboro enenso ne yama ye wura fi ye haban ye nubra won se kire konko ne kan o Ezekiel 47:12 Ose muni ni aba no mfa ne haba no nsam ho yarewa okan na ye nhwemu a emoa enko ayare sabia enuane a omu di ne haba ne nubra ne bi no omo we enti omo nyare nti odidi no na wosa ne ho yare eti yensie ne yane Nyankopon de ma yen no aduane a yedi bia yedi na haba nti se menken a yedi na haba amango a yedi na haba ne na bena eno ne sa ye ho yare sabri a me ne wokasa me di dosi mekamu mididi anoma nombe mi papa wo 85 years onko hospital da
Ekosiisen
eti nyane ya mi papa di ya ode wo mi atose na wanya mfie bi wotwinum onko ayaresa bia dan ade ne se mi jai di kodi aduane foforo covid ba ye e ma ye no ne yepun dada we na ho dodo kakra bia ne yepun waduro no wanum bi na de bi adware so what you say ade ne ye jai endo na ye di pun no na nse mi ti ba bi se UK se nimtri haban ye ti be mi ensa de share oba mu a ye se 4 pounds nimtri nso mi ye twa to gui what you say enti Nyankopon asem no ye pu Nyankopon asem na he ne yekọ ono boss ro ne asase munni yaba no ono de maamo no na momfa ne haba no nsam ho nyarewa ye to ato atwene akọpa nuane a emfiri yaman mu ye nana no so kyoto was aduane a wa meto no ma me gya so no eyi wachi wade enti wote ya na wono broni nuagu video mu so ono te awom e na wote awiem ha na me de me fa ne se me nkasa ngensi vaccine na yerewe no ne mo me dwere se vaccine no ye no wo omukrom ho awowo ho e na wo tie awiem ha so ene ye ye beje pepepe eno ya asem sebe na me tie awiem ha yi ma die ne me die mi so anonum ni ba bia me da bo de apesie ne ye friend say kontomre ne abedruye a mi die no enti mi nsa me yare se mi koso die no a na man ko di frafra wa bia ngunu die mu a hwe me yanka ya ho kakra emre bia
Sempa FM
entobro ya de baaye na ye ni hu ni de ekum mafra saa kosi se ye hu se nyame dua eni kakapempe ni nua bi etimi kum saa emwa no efiri sabre no nse ntoburo timi kuma abofra mani wu asram yare ba ye mra ne ye nimu no asram yare abofra ne wu enne anipa anye na asram yare timi kuma eti saa na sese ye haban ne ni bra ne ye no hini no me wo haban bi wa ha asa ye mpanimfo ne bi be ma me bre na o matie mi a na process ye be ye nhwehwemu apɛ enu ebetimi asa yare bi te se covid a mumientie haban na me bubodin na wonimu no a o ye research na fafa ho ye odua bi e fa ne prekese denya na so prekese no ye onyamedua ye wonunum ye wonum tree
obey prekese only 2 countries on earth
nyamishraw
prekese
Ghana and Israel
pepepe nyamishraw Ghana ha buso baby a mete wo sapa ye amasama kura ebi ho nsawon baby a me wo enye na kura ye wonum tree ye ojama ye pampro haban pampro me kira woni de ya wo bedwiro pampro ya check one net ye bitter leaf wonyo za na frɛ no ye dia bi ye frɛ no sempe ye champon ya dogu ye frɛ no topa ye champon ye akakaduro ye asasi hwam ya na botanica ne won frɛ no mondia
Asempa FM
mondia hitai asasi hwam ye enwo ne nkyene dia bi ye frɛ no enwo ne nkyene ye banchi haban ho ye koko ye kakapempen ye bo maguwachi ye brode aban ye hwentia ye pepere ye mango ye brofre ye pear ye 20 ye ananse dokono ene ye nyanya
ananse dokono no so ye den
ananse dokono no ayeduaba bi ye oba wo na wontimi ni dia eno ne ye different ye bi no amanenom ne no abofra ye se wa ye temlele osua dia wo no no ye de ye retentive memory sa ananse dokono no enti ebi no fra no abrewa bedi toa ne se ye de ye abataduro oba wo anene no mato wontimi ni di no wo de begu abeso na wo afra be no de aye nkwan amane di odi a ema abofra ne nufusuo na oba no so emane ne motimi di yi eti wo de no fra di haba bi afa ne kwatema sa nanse dokono na na sa abrewa bedi toa no wo de fra kwatema no na wo de gu abene so na wo na wo de sone ye nkwan de ma oba atan ni di a emane nufusuo bebre na ma abofra no so ahoden na ma oba atan no so ho aye ne din ye na nanam ka me mu kasiem mi ame ne wo kasai mi papa ma ye 23 emema 20 ma 3 omu bia ne wa ye kwa wo yen no ye kwa ye operation
Asempa FM
what you say ye nyina ate ase emema oni ma mi ensa na wo ye me ma me woni ne wo 10 me ma enkono wa baba ko ne second wife woni ne wo me ma enkono wa baba ko ne third wife no woni ne wo me ma mienu obaba ko nti obaba bia o ma na obaba ko na no wa nware wo nyina mu mprekope woni we aware ne gu a
na wo di 85 no
wo 85 sisi onko ya sabia da ote ase sisi ya menene na mo be kasa me classmate no o ku fo dia sokore sisi ya me no kasai
na men kai tie fo se o pese wote nkyerɛkyerɛ yi mu bebre a enua a wabobɔ so yi ne die bia ye de ye abebuo ene ne nkyerɛase ya wada bia nonkono bɔ pɛpɛpɛ 9 pm nonkono enwumre for afidie de to Asempa FM na tie obi nima obi kyerɛ di program ni din ene ne honam ese doc enti yenim se de etiefo nhwɛ nim de bebre mo nioma a wo kyerɛkyerɛ ene afoforo bebre na obema kwan ma Fred yo ma bebu aba na wakyerɛ mama wo okay
yebema ekwan ma wabube ebe a wonti ase no de ba yebe kyerɛkyerɛ mu de ama wo
okay
afi ebebu akansie nso ebekɔso
okay
abebu akansie nti obi onim ebebu no pese wo so ne ho hwɛ no aha ene yebe kyerɛkyerɛ eyi ebebu ye wo be no ye woni nkyerɛmu
okay
ene ye woni nkyerɛase to obi wa kasa be no kyerɛmu a no wo kyerɛase wo kasa won kyerɛase nso a no wo kyerɛmu ti yebe ma ye hunsunsu na ewom eti ye kasa koa yebe me hu kasa koa ne ye hu kasa tome obi wa me kasa tome kura woni ma de kro eti yebe ene kasa bebuo no se enti yebe hu kasa bebuo de afiri kasa tome mu enti kasa kasa bebuo kasa koa kasa tome anyinsem mpanyinsem adoma nkomasem ena kasa frencham eti yebe me hu ye kasa no so emfaso na fe ye hu amamre ne amane sunsun ye be ne da amamre ne amane mu o kan na obi te o se oni nyina ya de kro enso ehia dem enti yebe me hu amamre ne amane afei afasha hodo ye yamamre ahodo aware ayeye ekwa be ne faso ye ayeye sabri ya covid abai ebe den na nipa aduonu num no yebetimi aye ayi a emfa ha obi ama dwumadi yi ebe kire yen
okay
afei oduma nkoma body ahodo a oboma yen no asase denchembo ensuo netie agudi ewo asase mu no ekwa ben na befa so ho beba mfa so ama yen ekwa ben na oduma nkoma obo ye betena bibire mu ha no ebe ma yen ye hunu ye besua de am ye hunu se nyankopon de ye betena bibire mu ha wonye ya bro kora ye dwumadi ebe ma ye hunu afei so ekwan a otumfo nyankopon obo yen ensese yekọ obi ho kwasi kokọ ansana waboa ye ne be wu se ye nyina nyankopon ba akopɛ ema ne yen enti yenso so ye betimi ahwe wiase bi ye di nimdie bi betimi aboa wiase no eno so ho efisa wo hwɛ ewiase a ba bia nyankopon bo continent bi odo betena so no owo biribi soronko a wode ma de hwɛ ho ma ɛso wachi enti wo hwɛ a abibifo akanfo titiri ye wo ba ye free ni tanya ye dware no adwa sen ye frɛ ne sɛ bobrapa mu na bobrapa no nye sɛ bia bibia keke ebu ba ka kyerɛ wo sɛ wo benyina bobrapa ma wonsa asowachi etu bo sɛ bobrapa bia ye papa no wo gya si wo konkran bo sɛ ne nsa na kɔtɔ n'achi konkran wo n'achi nti sa dwa sen no ye di dware sa bucket no etu bo sɛ akani bia teteni no wo ba ɛsɛ sɛ wo dware ne sa de no ase ne sɛ wo benyini ma bobra ama ne nsa aso n'achi ti ada ne ye gan fiawo nti ade nti na yadware abobra pamu na ye nyini ya ye kɔ bosia bo wonkofo akuro so ya nti ase eti nimdi a esese ye nya no esese ye nsaka na ye onimdi bi a ye kasa ye nanam kadisi ye ya se oba eba hye ne na ye mo a akamfo frɛ ne se abadoma ase ne se eba nyankopɔn de adoma ema ye onyini na ne din sesa ye nya wo no to won he na ne din asesa ne ya bɛfrɛ no asukonoma kyerɛ se nsuo ne nufu nsuo nko ano wonom ofiri asukonoma no waduru susu dua bi na otimede ne nsa ne ne nan nante kɔba sɛ de moa ye no na ne din asesa ne afrɛ na abofra kyerɛ se yabɔ na fra sɛ be moa ofiri abofra ne waduru susu dua bi we susu dua me kyerɛ nyina na mra ye hunu bosom ya wadi amfie dodo a wadi no ne susu dua ne yade kyerɛ ne mfie no enti wo behu sɛ obedu susu dua bi na osoma no sɛ kɔtopon no mu kɔfa we bra na ye yie eba ne sa ye sɛ wɔyɛ akoada kyerɛ sɛ wɔyɛ akwada ofiri akwada na wadu susu dua bi na wahunu papa ne bɔne akamfo sɛ wapa enyini ho eba ne sa ye friend opanyini kyerɛ sɛ wadu mpanyini mfie so ti wɔ asafo mu a wotumi bɔ nasu sɛ wapa enyini ho wahunu papa ahunu bɔne ofiri sa susu dua no a na fe wo aduru ba bia ne ho odeni de opese wo ye no obetimi aye obetimi akasa metimi atukwan afiri mi fie akobɔ me bra wo ba bi me pesa me ware me pesa me yesi e basa na kyese waduru ni na friend say abrantie obra na wonte sans ono watimi ye ni biribia wa asase so ofiri abrantie a ne waduru susu dia bi so wo ba asase so no wo ye kra obetimi awo ama ne ba ware ase ne tenten nti waduru susu dia say ya ye friend abasiriwa kyese obetimi awo ama ne ba ware ase ne tenten wo ya abasiriwa no ofiri abasiriwa na dwapade ne braba wo bebo nyina no obekrakra so de agyankyirima na wono ankasa nso akakakra bia me akɔpɛ ne korabe eba ne sa ne efra ne sɛn akɔkora woni mu nyina ye kasa na nanom aka de ato ho de agyayen a ɛsɛ efam aba enti adwumadi a yato ne din sɛ obi ni mu a obi kyerɛ no ebe kyerɛkyerɛ sa ne ma we nyina sankofa ye sankofa ne bɛboa yen amamre ne amane ahodo bi a nanom no ɔmoyɛ afahya ahodo bi a no ɔmoyɛ a ɛboa yen a ye wura afi no ye ko fa ba ye dwumadi so ne ya kyerɛkyerɛ mu fiko ambe nkyirima so sua de na ne nyina mo ne ye bɛyɛ no akan kasa mu efisɛ kasa no a akanefo ne kaare no ya kyerɛ yɛn sɛ we yɛn ka ne saa we yɛ ka ne sei ɛno ne kasa ti yɛ kyerɛ wa yɛ se yɛ kyerɛ o kasa ha yɛn ka ne saa o ka ne sei yɛ bɛkyi o de bia o ka ne sei ha yɛ buro kasa ha yɛ kasa fi ha yɛ kasa frenchim ni nyina na yɛ bɛkyerɛ wo obi ne obi kyerɛ dwumadi so ya wada na nkro ekosi bi baako non kro pepepepe ya wade bia na ya do machina ebe baso
ochina baso ewo Asempa FM so de maniji ho ya bebuo ene ne nkyerase plus ada nioma wakeke nyina nti se ye wo baby yesi me yesu obi me boa me se na osompafin o se de be bi
o se nya da obeto ebu atwa frawo no nya da no ne mpafe besi wo
no yesi obi eba be
ekobra wuo
na osompafin
u kobra wuo na osompafin nam obi a wosi wuko yi owu afiri ho empafe ne ye mfe ade what you say eso mfe a ayete se mfa ne se ibola ho yi eso mu ana ama wachia na de wo ko eso mu enya wo mu na wo a wosi wuko yi owu afiri ho no wankasa wo yare
Asempa FM.
what you say wo ko bra owu eche se wo ma owu ma bio ti sa me ba ha me se me tete ha ba de sa yare me am so meti ya me yare
o yare
a me ntimi sa me ho yare na me be ka jo sa me waduro dabi eti sa me maduro na me ka ho asem haban ya me bobo odin se metimi de yabri bi papa bi dia e se hu me a hu se eye aduma wo me ho eti me am ko bra wuo no me so ampa afi o wo bi o che ni a oni ni aboda dabi me che ni a me nyini abo ti sa me ko bra wuo ade na se me so ampa afi ni ya mfi ade
oh okay
ti so wo mfi sa na chia wo be mu se kechia nche na akum na wo yale akum ayew wo to so waduro na ni sai
that's interesting. Angela was our baby a parochi mawa.
Ekosiisen M'Ahiasem.
Ni baba akokra.
Ami mo hwe abrabo muzibu be.
Oh okay.
Da man oti. Morgenya menyimpi wo.
Pia.
Na magade we've lost our identity.
Yeah,
we don't respect even our herbalists. Mo menyimnduba menyimdazunduru papa amo. I don't mind about that.
Asempa FM.
But Ninya Yangupo knows it. In Jemetusela, only 969 years.
69.
Some of these things we need to ask ourselves. Or they be saying, we love touch. Metusela, on your boy, are you baby? Oh, the great sages. As well, Bible. They have our same color.
Black.
Because now the scientists have discovered there the human gene. That is the Homo sapien gene. Came from Africa. And they are looking at the Rift Valley. That the first woman you contain in the gene. Whole movie. It's so wonderful.
Wow.
Now sometimes say Ekosiisen nurture the system of religion.
Asempa FM.
Or Judaism and Christianity. Neko any of the Arab countries, especially Yenana Ismail, not in Dubai. That's why you see the blessings of God. Because the angel Gabriel told Hajara,
that's Hagar.
Hagar. Your friend Hajar. Your friend Hagar. Well, Hajara. And she was the first child of King Abimelech of Egypt.
I call Bible school.
Bible school.
Bible school.
It is our. Abimelech is in Ubabisia because he offended Abraham. Ma. Abimelech. And so Abimelech, having known the God of Israel, despite having so many gods, release Sarah as the name because Abraham had catch Abimelech there. And any sister. And truly, nobody paying me back.
Ekosiisen
Sarah.
FM.
Abraham, nobody paying Karan. Nobody saying Sarah. Sarah, now any lot. And so don't releasing. Now, Abraham will come.
Yes.
No, sir, this beautiful young girl, no more.
Yeah.
People were looking at here and but Sarah so good behavior. Open the door. Abraham should go into bed with Hajara. Where is Ismail? Sarah or Yama being Pam Maminapa. But in the desert of Arabia, now go on Gabriel of a catcher there will be Namishan. Out of him shall have 12 princes. Now, in Sukumozen, Shannon, so now, but Faban, who thought no trophy, as a trophy man is here then. Subai. But about to stay well, or Dubai.
And that's why they are.
Is it how they are blessed? That is how they are blessed.
Uncle,
You see, identity.
yeah. Yeah.
It will help us.
Very important.
Ekosiisen
Very important.
M'Ahiasem.
Ekosiisen M'Ahiasem 94.7 FM. Doc, enti yɛbɛhwɛ ne yɛde asi nyame yɛ adom ɔkyena 9 p.m. pɛpɛpɛ yɛde afidie no bɛto asɛmpa no afei yɛtumi atie nsɛm no bebree wode twa toɔ na yɛnya wo kwan no kɔ.
Yo, deɛ mede twa toɔ ne sɛ nyame yɛ adom a ɔkyena anwummerɛ nɔnkron kɔsi du baako no yɛde kasabebuo ne ne nkyerɛseɛ ba na yɛbɛma mo kwan na ɛbɛ bi a wonte ase anaasɛ yɛbu na wadwene yɛ wo ntanta no ɛbɛ bi wɔ hɔ a obi sɛ humani so ma menti na ɔtwe mmienu nam obi sɛ humani so ma menti na atwe yɛ baanu nam wode ba yɛpae so wɔ asɛmpa ha a yɛde bɛgu nsani ani na yɛakyerɛ wo mu sɛ wei na yɛ bɛkan na wei na yɛ bɛkan wei yɛbu ne sei wei yɛbu ne sei obi sɛ menti sɛ odɔbɔ bi odɔgɔ bi nu abɛ obi sɛ menti sɛ odɔbɔ bi hu abɛ ɛmu deɛ he na yɛ nokorɛ na yɛ mede nkyerɛmu ne ba hu sɛ sɛ wei deɛ kyerɛ sɛ yɛaberɛ gu koraa so wate aseɛ na mede nkyerɛmu bia nso a mede bɛba no sɛ dwumadie yɛayɛ akyɛ mfie bebree ni yɛnyɛ nkyerɛmu bi ma ahyɛw bi ama ho da sane sɛ yɛname ho meyɛhwɛ mu nyɛ sɛ bi a yɛbɛtoto mfotoro agu amansan ni biribi ɛfa kankasa ho kasabebuo ne saa nneɛma no deɛ woba asɛmpa 94.7 a wohyia wo somfo dr ana ne boa ma a ɛbɛ no mewe da ɛno na medie na mewe na menom sɛ wate aseɛ nti deɛ abe wo so no baabi a wo biara no na de aba yɛ pae so na saa bere yɛma yɛberɛ ne kora bi aka ho ɛfiri nɔnkron kɔsi du baako no deɛ ɛneɛ mepakyɛwfo afidie no fato ha ne sua amammerɛ amanneɛ kasakoa kasatɔme anwensɛm panyinsɛm adoma nkɔmasɛm kasafrɛnkyem kasabebuo ne ne nkyerɛ mu na kasabebuo ne ne nkyerɛseɛ na deɛ meka twa toɔ de sɛ mpanimfoɔ se sɛ woma werɛ firi kurom hene abɛntie a woyerɛ adwabɔ ase yɛn kasa no ne yɛnto ntwene mepakyɛw waso daeɛ wɔ mmerɛ a daeɛ no a woso no kasa yɛn ne woka no yɛka na wɔkasa bi mu pɛn a yɛyi wo a wokasa yɛyi mu ato nkyɛn wahyɛ ne nso nyankopɔn ne obi yɛ kasa a wɔde ne kasa wɔ daeɛso mu wɔ kasa a nipa ne teɛ hyɛ no nso paa biribiara no wohu nyame de biribi brɛ wo a na wɔka kyerɛ wo sɛ me papa alote me ne wo kasa wɔ sunsum mu a na nyame na de brɛ wo a ɔne wo ka kasa a woteɛ ade nti na yɛma yɛwura afiri yɛ kurom hena bɛntia ne yɛkɔ yerɛ adwabɔ ase ɛti mɛserɛ sɛ yɛnsa nkɔfa yɛn kasa no na ma memfa mfa to ho baako ntwam ne memfa kasa mmerɛ wieɛ mema yɛhu yɛn kan kasa yi anaa yɛtwii kasa yi ho mfasoɔ baako pɛ yɛmfa ne sɛ yɛwɔ krasom no yɛyɛ nkonta ɛna woka kyerɛ abɔfra sɛ 2+3 anaasɛ mmienu fa mmiɛnsa ka mmienu ho na watwerɛ enum na wokɔka kyerɛ ne sɛ 2 times 3 na n'adwene ma yɛ ne kɛsrɛ ne kyerɛ sɛ times no ɔnte ase yɛnyɛ ne kasaa enti deɛ bɛma abɔfra no adwene nyɛ ne kɛsrɛne ne sɛ wobɛkɔ akankasa mu na wakɔhwehwɛ times no ne twi din ama wɔhu sɛ yɛka sɛ times a ɛyɛ ahoroyɛ enti mmienu ahoroɔ mmiɛnsa abɔfra no bɛtwerɛ nsia enti sɛ yɛnkasa no yɛkyerɛ abɔfra no ma ne hu sɛ yɛka sɛ times a ɛyɛ ahoroyɛ a na kyerɛ sɛ abɔfra no nso woka kyerɛ buroni sɛ multiply no wɔte aseɛ na ɔno akyerɛ multiply no akyerɛ 6 woka kyerɛ bibini times na ɔno si hɔ nyɛ bɔn no wabɔn ɛnyɛ ne kasaa eti yɛma ne huru sɛ buroni ka sɛ times a na mede bɛtwi mu a times ne kyerɛ sɛ ahoroyɛ enti edu ahodoɔ du mɛtwerɛ wɔ ha so wate aseɛ ɔmo mfaso a ɛwɔ akankasa ne so eti wɔnum nyinaa yɛ deɛ yɛdwumadie obi nim obi kyerɛ no ɛbɛba so eti nyame yɛ adom a ɔkyerɛ yɛ wɔ yɛ hyɛ aseɛ kɔso ne tie osomfo dr boama ɛno a ɛkyerɛ dwumadie no bɛyɛ hyehyehye bɛyɛ butubutubutu papa lo te yɛ tie mu mbato hɔ na yɛsan so wɔ facebook live
yɛdase pa nyame nhyɛ nti dr boama ne yɛte nke nyame yɛ adom ɔkyena 9 p.m.
ba bisane ebebu him wɔ asase yi deɛ ɔnye wɔn a ɛna yi ɔyɛ ebebu him
Ekosiisen
abɛbuo mu hene
asase so nyinaa ana wokɔ kyerɛ bu
bɔ soro na asase
king solomon
solomon nyansani eti sɛ ɔno abɛbuo nti ɔbɛyɛ nyansani di a nsɛ sɛ yɛde abɛbuo di agorɔ
ɛnyɛ ase bi a
yɛdase
king solomon nkyɛ enyim dɛ osi nyankopɔn ne cathedral
yeah he built it
ba ɔnye mpɛ so na osi enyim dɛ ma ɔsɛ there was no stone that was hewn neither was there any metal. I don't think in Bible ni.
But Chairman, Abdul Malik Kwekuba said, "Is that Aloteje comes in your studio? Tell him I'm looking for him.
That's right.
And tell him Santana is in town."
Yeah, very good.
Man. Abdul Malik, good afternoon to you. Ekosiisen M'Ahiasem. It's your birthday today. Ekia Buachua Yadom. Host of Kukrantumi Ewa Sempa FM. So, Ekia, happy birthday to you. Live to be 94.7 and beyond.